with that perfect mile is Santee, Landy, and Bannister, that they were trying to accomplish something that no one had ever accomplished before. And that's where we are with 100 Citizens. 100 Citizens, again, is a project that we developed to allow students to demonstrate what they could do, that they could have the capacity to do something that no one had ever done before, a student-empowered project to change the lives of Americans, to increase our public health. As our students are coming into the university now, we're at 2,200 this year. We are the second largest department in the university, and our students are coming in, we're asking them, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I want to go into physical therapy. I'm planning to be a soccer coach.
Athletic training.
Strength conditioning and also teach.
Into physical therapy.
Occupational therapy.
So my goal is to be a strength and conditioning coach and one day have my own training facility
and
help to train like high
a
school.
lot of them won't get in that direction because, number one, maybe they don't have the grades that are going to allow them to compete for those few spots in those programs, but also they aren't aware of all the things that are possible. That by engaging in a program like 100 Citizens, not only do you see what's possible, but you also pick up the skills of how to communicate, of how to interact with people who are different than yourself. Don't be shy, all right? Gotta get in there, gotta get in there. And speak up, usually, and if they don't understand, speak up and call out for someone to say it in Spanish, or learn the terms yourself. Even if you don't say it exactly right, they'll get the idea. They'll get the idea. One of the first things that students ask as they walk in my office is, what can I do with this major? And if we flip it around and ask the students, what are you going to do with this major? The answer is not always so definitive.
Are you currently involved in any kinesiology related projects here at school?
Does my next class count?
It's important to engage in experiences to help you identify what it is that you want to do, so that when someone asks, what are you going to do with this kinesiology major, you have a definitive answer, or you have two or three. I like to call it plan A's instead of a plan A, plan B. Have two or three plan A's. That way, if one plan A doesn't work, you go to the next plan A. You never fail. Success is always there because you've identified what it is that you want to do because you've engaged in experiences like 100 Citizens. 100 Citizens is an affordable program. It is accessible and it is sustainable. It's a program that can change the face of public health. It can change communities. It can change students.
What do you think are some challenges that people face when they have to exercise on their own?
I think the challenges that people face that make it hard for them to exercise is, number one, finding the time.
It's a time schedule because
It becomes a scheduling. Do I have the time?
All right, we are here with Monica, one of our 100 Citizens Let's Get Moving participants. Monica, thank you for being with us here today.
Very welcome.
So tell us, Monica, how long have you been with the program?
I would say about 2.5 months.
In November of last year.
I've been with you guys for 7 months.
I think almost a year.
Almost a year, wow.
What do you think are some challenges that people face when they have to exercise on their own?
I come across motivation with myself and other people. It's the thought of how much they have to do.
And I've joined the gym and I've done the typical, I paid for a membership one year and I went there one time. And I paid the whole year and never went back because there was nothing motivating me. I mean, they had all the equipment, but there was nothing motivating. Here you work outdoors, and there's tons of people, and you make connections with with the other people that you work out with, and the instructors, and it just feels so much better. I mean, you have a direction, and so I've been able to put down about 30 pounds or so, and it's helped me not just being healthy, it's helped me achieve other goals.
Started up here at the El Carrizo program with my husband this time, who had undergone some medical difficulties, and I needed him to participate in an exercise program, and this is the very first time he's done structured exercise, and I must say it's really improved his mental, physical, and emotional well-being, as well as the triceps on me.
Definitely cleaning out my closet and fitting into some of my previous clothes. That was awesome. And again, my kids are just very happy that I have more energy. So that motivates me. And then again, the cost. I am a stay-at-home mom, so the free is awesome. Finally, tax dollars going to something that I can use.
Before I started the program, I was going to a really expensive CrossFit gym, and it was tiny and cramped and just wasn't that great. And then I came here and I found this program for the community that was not only free but in beautiful places like the park and the gym, and the trainers were awesome and the workouts were just as hard, if not harder, than the fancy gyms that we were paying for. So we're just so excited about our health and everything that this program's done for us.
So I think the thing that you want to do is this first week, same thing, form, doing it right. Don't make them work too hard this first week.
Yeah. What I was observing of all their behavior, like it was mostly about they don't know, like it's like every other person that barely learns how to work out. They just know how to do one thing and they keep doing the same thing over and over and over. That's what it is. They don't know anything about variation like we do, or like knowing that after we isolate the muscles after doing the same workouts over and over again, they already got used to it. Once we start changing it over again and doing variation, that's when they start noticing their bodies are not used to it anymore.
And when that becomes what you bring to the game. So one of the things that we are focused on is it's completely dependent upon the students being empowered to make that change. That they can say, we could do this. They've done it there at Northridge. We could do this in our other CSUs. Because they're going to give us the benefit of their 4 years of experience now in telling us how this is done. So from this, then, we could build 100 citizens throughout the CSU, and within kinesiology departments across the country, 700 plus. What a difference we could make in terms of public health. And it's student empowered, it's student driven, it's all about you understanding what we've done and us helping you along the way to build this.
The summer was great, and we did it every Friday, 6:30 in the morning, in the city of Silmar, Alcalá Park. It was great. I learned a lot about myself, and I was able to see a potential that I honestly didn't think I had. And staying committed allowed me to see that. I was thrown with different tasks and things that I had to do, and with timelines that were this small.
Became involved with 100 Citizens because I was kind of at a point where I was lost in life. I didn't know what I wanted to do once I did my kinesiology education, and I felt like I was lost. I did think about dropping out and then coming back and figuring out what I want to do. Going to school was a good thing, and even though I didn't know where I was going to go with it, being involved made me realize the things that I could be capable of doing and what I wanted to do next. And now I have been involved, gotten to know a lot of people, and have a plan of what I want to do next.
I committed myself to 100 Citizens because when I looked back at my time in my educational career, I was just solely focused on getting good grades. You know, what have I really done? And ultimately, I think that's why people pursue higher education, because they want to impact the community and change the world in a positive way. You know, you want to leave your footprint in some manner. I know that students across the 21 CSUs are very similar to us. They're like-minded. They have educational background that we do. They have the tools that we do. They have the infrastructure in place. All they use is a little nudge. They have to go and empower themselves, believe that they can do it, and this will get done.
Because the biggest reward is really them thanking us in the end, them happy with the results that we gave them. That's what this program means. I started out last summer, I did it again in spring, but now I wanted to take the initiative. I wanted to inspire new students to see what I saw, to see that it's a lot more than just helping people. It's so much bigger, and that's the take-home message that I want for my students.
My name is Armando Yanez. I am one of the original students who started back with the 100 Citizens program back in May 2011. actually a business management and marketing major, but I hated the indoor setting. Switched into kinesiology. I saw that my resume was completely blank compared to other students since I did switch in late. So this was an opportunity for me to get involved and see what I can go ahead and offer and uncover about myself. So I was a shy kid. Every job that I've had kinesiology related has been because of the 100 Citizens.
Hi, my name is Danielle. I am the exercise director for the senior program. I think it's part of the reason why I got my job at the YMCA, because they see I have exercise experience.
Hi, my name is Andrew Tapia. I'm an applied fitness major and I'm in my 3rd year at CSUN. And here at the park I am the exercise director for the adult fitness program. And this program has helped me a lot with honing my leadership skills especially. So a lot of what I do here is I plan the agenda for the day-to-day of what's going to happen at the park. And this program has really helped me progress those skills.
My name is Marisol Diaz. I am a 1st year graduate student here at CSUN, and I want to invite you to Southwest ACSM to join us and get information on how you can implement 100 Citizens. You already heard and saw the stories of students and how this program has impacted them, but you also saw how much of an impact this program has made into the community. So definitely come and visit us. Ask me any questions. You already have my email. My goal is for you to start implementing a program like this in the fall 2015.
I saw the opportunity to join 100 Citizens to challenge myself, to be a part of a program that requires me to communicate in different ways. I entered the 100 Citizens program and I witnessed myself grow by developing the interpersonal skills through the use of body language. That was a very empowering experience for me. And I know that I can make a difference in the world, especially with deaf and other people who do not speak English. The benefits are phenomenal. Not only do I empower myself, but I empower the participants who are part of the 100 Citizens program. Little did I know that even though I feel small, I was able to see the big picture. And that big picture is 100 Citizens program empowers everyone, no matter what language you speak or sign.
You know, it's interesting. I get asked questions about leadership because I've had the chance to have all these fancy titles lately in my life. But it's not the title, it's what you do. And so each of you really are leaders. Leaders of self, leaders of community. You're creating change and opportunity for others to succeed. My wife Karen is here, she's also a kinesiologist.
And it is so inspiring. And the idea that you can bring this to all the other campuses and to help us get started on those other campuses to move it out into our own community is amazing and phenomenal. I'm on board. I'm so happy to help wherever I can. Keep it up. This is a phenomenal program.
We really need to introduce this program to other poor cities that are neglected and don't have this program in their cities. So please, Chancellor, give that a lot of thought. Yeah. Thank you.